The attempt to smooth over relations between the U.S. and Israel doesn't appear to be making much progress. During his trip to Washington, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made the rounds meeting with leaders on Capitol Hill.
We in Congress stand by Israel.
Before meeting with President Obama at the White House. Unlike the others, it was held behind closed doors without the usual fanfare. No press, no photographs of the formal handshake, and no public announcement about what the two discussed. However, a spokesman for Netanyahu said the hour-and-a-half meeting was conducted in a good atmosphere, and press reports say Netanyahu asked to see Obama for a second time. That meeting lasted about 30 minutes. Tension broke out when Vice President Joe Biden traveled to Israel 2 weeks ago, and Israel announced plans to build 1,600 housing units in a Jewish neighborhood in Jerusalem. The Obama administration condemned the plans, warning that the construction could threaten Israel's security and throw off the U.S.-backed peace plan for a Jewish and Palestinian state.
This was not about wounded pride, nor is it a judgment on the final status of Jerusalem, which is an issue to be settled at the negotiating table. This is about getting to the table.
Staunch supporters of Israel criticized the White House for its attacks on the new buildings in Jerusalem.
I never thought I'd live to see the day that an American administration would denounce the Jewish state of Israel for rebuilding Jerusalem.
Netanyahu says those buildings shouldn't even be called settlements.
Jerusalem is not a settlement. It's our capital.
Israeli pollster Mitchell Barak believes there could be a hidden agenda behind the uproar.
For the Obama administration's objective, they would much rather have someone else as Prime Minister of Israel, someone in a left-of-center party.
Another possible White House concern is whether Israel might carry out an attack on Iran's nuclear facilities.
This may be being used by the Obama administration to kind of put Israel in its place so that Israel will not do anything rash like attack the Iranians without U.S. approval.
While publicly Netanyahu is proclaiming solidarity,
I'm certain that Israel and America will always stand together.
Some experts in Israel are saying the problems won't likely go away. John Jessup, CBN News, Washington.